Hello guys, how you doing? I'm not gonna do another Guild War video today because I'm focusing on the running videos. I did the last one, I said where to begin, is like on very superficial part. So now I'm going to try to give you guys a deeper explanation, at least on the basic, on the beginning, a deeper than before. So we can start. Like I said on the last video, I said you guys should focus on a place to farm, like the Famon, even the Rofagus, because when you guys choose a place to get a monster to farm for you, you should notice like you are mostly looking for two things on these situations. You are looking for a rune set that worths mana, like Shield, it worths good mana, Revenge worths good mana, and Will worths good mana, and so on. And also, besides the mana, you are also looking for experience, so the left stages, the left will be better. And then, like I said in the last video, you guys should focus on getting a monster to solo those stages. And then you can ask me, like, what monster can I use, like, if I don't have good runes, if I'm beginning. I think I was taking a look, and by far, I think the best monster on the game to solo farm is Ramagus, because he has a self-sustain, which is, with bad runes, you need sustain to get through the stage alone. And you need also a damage, and this clean shot works perfectly as it, so he's a very solid with these two skills, like extremely solid solo farmer. And also, like on the beginning of the game, you won't get a lot of crystals from world boss, you won't get crystals from arena, you won't get crystals from tower, from anywhere. So you won't have like a large income of crystals, especially if you're free to play. So even if it takes like 4 minutes to win a stage, it shouldn't matter, because since you don't have infinite crystals, the speed that you clear the stage doesn't matter. So when you rune on the first rune day, if you don't have a monster to solo farm, you can, I don't know, you can choose, like example, Insane Ramagos. You can build in like 100% resistance is decent, for because some stages have defense break, like the Famon one with the Rayokes. And these other stages, like you can go here also, but it depends. I like the Famon stage 2 with 100% resistance, because you won't get the buffed, and your HP will drop, which will make Ramagus choose his third skill, allowing a faster clean. And also Ramagus is useful not only for farming PvE, but also for PvP also, which makes him a good monster to seek first 6 star. And of course, you guys can maybe get lucky, you can maybe get a farmer alone that can farm alone also, and faster than a Ramagus. Like, I don't know, example, a Lich, with his third skill he makes a solid solo farmer. And other guys, like guys with skills that sustain themselves, especially, while allowing them to kill it fast, like, I don't know, a Camilla maybe. So yeah. When you guys run for farming monsters, like solo monsters, I don't think you need a much, like you just need enough speed to get the first turn rather than the enemy. Then you should focus like on one hitting them if possible. And on some cases like Ramagus, it's good to focus on 100% resistance to not get the buffed on some stages, if that's important. So yeah, that's it about the giants. And then, I mean giants, no, like the farming alone. And then comes the second part, like the now the giants. Like, I don't think you guys will be able to at first do the B10, so you guys should start with those ones, B7, 8, 9 or 10, I don't know. But you shouldn't focus a lot on them, like just get on them occasionally, like if you can. Because your measure goal on the beginning of the game is 6 star and 5 star, a much basic units as you can. Like Kanamia is a basic unit, like the Beladion, like Shannon, Bernard, and those very basic monsters, Colin, that you will use along the game. But then you should, of course, you should start with an order. So first of all, build your solo farmer. Second of all, start building not for Giants 8, not for 9, but for the 10 floor. And on the Giants 10, you should focus especially on some monsters. Like, I will say, like, the most basic farming team, I think. The team with best skill set to farm there, I think, would be Bernard because he got like at least two of the three skills useful. He can defense break and attack break. He can buff speed on your team, allowing to get more turns. And yeah, you should like on every monster on giants, you should focus on having 45 accuracy, so your debuffs can land. Like I said on the last video, it's data mined information. So yeah. And second monster, you will have Shannon, because she has defense buffs, attacks, she has this slow, that will slow also towers, which are very nice, and the glancing hit. Like those two monsters alone, you can see like when I build those teams, I try to get monsters with variety and not repeated debuffs, so you can have a more like optimal cleanse. And the third monster, I can say like you should also, since the beginning of the game, start on focus on building a Veramos, because his dots can help a lot on killing the boss. His second skill helps to clear the mid stages, and his third skill helps your team and get defense break by the boss towers. And for the four monsters, like I said, Veramos for the lead, because his lead is very good for dungeons also. And Zenon and Bernard, now you need heals. So let's say you don't have like a Jason for the floor. So in that case, I would recommend you guys to use, I think, Beladion, because Beladion applies more defense break, which makes like the cleanse faster. His second skill will cheese the boss attack buff, and his third is a good Rio, also filling the attack bar of everyone. Okay, now you have four monsters. Like, who should be my fifth monster? You have four supports, and now you can pretty much go on the damage dealer. Like, I don't know, like, you guys use, I think you guys will surely get something like a good 4-star to use there, but like a water monster or a wind monster natural 5, like, there is just the Nuker missing, and you can use like a lot of monsters. Like, I really like Orochi there on that stage, G10, but you won't have him, like, always. So you can choose other monsters, like, I think it really depends on what you guys have, because here I can't give like a chip, like a general chip, because for now I gave you all the four monsters to run the Giants then. And then for the last you need a Nuker, and I think you guys can do that on yourself, because there's too much possibilities here that I cannot give like a solid chip, because the Nuker can be a lot of monsters. I could say one or two, yeah, but probably you guys will have better, and following my advice on this part won't fit for you. And you just need a monster like to clean there, that DPS. I think on my personal preference, like seeing out the 3-star monsters, maybe. Like, well, I really don't know, because like I said, there are so many options here. I think I could go like example with a Charger Shark, because his second skill makes very safe on the boss, because it gives attack power and attack speed debuff. First skill gives him free critical, and the third skill can clean him off on defense break. Like, he get defense break for 2 turns, use his third skill, he guarantees himself like a turn, and can cleanse for another debuff. And also, besides, he has a speed lead for wind monsters, and since most of your monsters will be wind, like, you can use him on G10. And also, besides that, you can combo him on Arena with Bernard. Let's say on Arena you are facing a team with a speed lead, and you want to use your Bernard plus a speed lead, and you can completely use this Charger Shark, like, if you don't have Orochi, because he pairs very good with Bernard. Like, it's just a suggestion, guys. You don't have to do this. I know not everyone will be hyped to making this. It's just like a rumble suggestion that I make. So, okay, guys. Now let's talk about the room. How to do room then? Like I said, like, your Bernard, like there is not really an attack order, but I prefer the defense breakers to go first. So in this case would be like Beladion or Bernard first. Bernard will most be the first, since he will usually have your best speed runes, because he will be used in Arena also, maybe. So like, then there is Shannon, like her attack buffs makes good also before the Nuker. It's actually the order on Giants on this basic team, like Shannon, Bernard, Veramos, uh, Shannon, Bernard, Veramos, and Beladion. It doesn't matter because they are 4 supports. It's just the Nuker that matters. Like he will go when he has attack buff and when the enemy has defense break. So mostly like he will go last. But like it's very important, guys, that you guys use speed on slot 2 on the supports, because more speed means more debuffs, more heals, more sustain and this stuff. On slot 4 and 6 you can go like HP percent and or defense percent, doesn't matter. Try avoiding ongoing accuracy on slot 6 because it's a waste of stats. Oh sorry guys, it's the 10 minutes already. I will see I do this faster. And yeah, like it, like you should focus on these things so then you can finally focus on the G10. But and when you get able, when you get all the monsters needed, they are max skill, they are ready to do this floor, you won't waste time. Like meanwhile you will mostly look on the shop always for even blue runes at least like 4 or 5 stars with a good first set. Like I don't think I have one now, but yeah, like suppose if this rune was 5 star, like you should focus on getting runes on the beginning of the game on shops, because like the basic runes you can get here, and from you need mana also. And you guys should start on the beginning of the game swapping from giants to getting 6-star monsters and from getting 6 stars to giants. It's a good strategy to get a lot of energy here on the box before you buy or you get free like XP boosters. You guys should always, I say, before using a XP booster, take a good sleep, like rest before, and when you activate it, like you should have prepared like monsters to level up, like foods, so you can do it the better efficient way. And you guys should, because like we know, Giants doesn't give a very good mana, so you mostly on the beginning of the game, you get mana from stage runes, selling them, while on the Giants you get the runes and you need mana to enchant them, and you need mana also to buy runes from shop. So yeah, that's it. So like I'm saying, like if you are on the beginning stage of the game and you need to rune, like if you want to have an optimal efficiency, rune accordingly in this, like first farming solo monster and second farming monster, like I said here on Giants, on these like tips I've been giving you guys. On the next video I will show guys how to make a possibly Toatin and also dragons. And on the third video I'll make like Necropolis PvP and the Necropolis PvP, Guild War, raids, all the stuff. Like I will be making videos this week like helping to rerun, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And like I said in the next video also, if you think like I'm saying too much repeated things, I can try to go things faster. I'm just trying to give a deep explanation here of what I think, of how I see the beginning of the game, like what you should focus, where should you aim at. So yeah, that's pretty much. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope I didn't say a lot of repeated things. So I see ya next time.